Let's talk about moving target techniques that are aimed to enhance the security of computer systems by creating a situation where systems have consistent functionalities but appear different over time. So what are we looking at? Let's take a quick example about how this works. This is going to let us understand to explore some services, weaknesses, knowledge blocks, moving target techniques, and then we can also understand attacker, defender, and equilibrium concepts by entering those comments in the fields as we see on the screen. The idea is to make it challenging for attackers to develop and reuse remote exploits. In other words, even if they manage to compromise one aspect of a system, it becomes incredibly difficult for them to use the same exploit to attack multiple hosts or systems or the same host again, especially after a system reboot. The ultimate goal is to make each compromise of a system employing a move it target defense require a significant amount of effort from the attacker. So what are we talking about? Our system might have services, for example, 1, 2, or 3, and those services might have weaknesses. The more diverse that we make the services that we offer, the less likely it is that an attacker will be effective at what they do. It's important to note that the functionality of systems remains intact. There's often trade-offs that are involved. One key trade-off is the increased security comes with complexity, making systems less predictable and more diverse. However, this increased complexity also leads to higher maintenance and overhead for managing such systems. So there's trade-off to have classic security principles of the CIA triad, confidentiality, integrity, and availability, right, when implementing certain forms of diverse security strategies. These trade-offs need to be carefully considered when designing and implementing a moving target defense techniques. You can use this by going to the GitHub, cloning it, and going into logic and running MTD. You can explore knowledge blocks, and as you build on services that are in your system, you can replace this knowledge block with knowledge that's pertinent to your system. Additionally, you can examine MTD techniques, right? And you could add all of those techniques that would be appropriate to build a moving target defense for your organization using this strategy. Additionally, you can come in and understand how an attacker might do something and what a defender should do, and ultimately understand what are the equilibrium concepts where an attacker and a defender are working on one side of the same coin. So I hope you found this useful. We'll see you again in another episode.